Okay. I think we're working. Okay, I'm gonna double check that this is actually, you can hear me because I had issues with audio last time. Test, test. Perfect, it's working. Sweet. Okay, so, sorry. Okay. Alrighty. So I have very limited time. I've got to go to a children's play tonight. And no, that is not my top favorite thing to do on a Friday night, but I got to go support my nephew. So let's make this cake. I got to get out still the, whatchamacallit. Okay. We need the cake first. I'm going to start with the cake bottom first, and then we'll do the chocolate syrup and this, and then we'll get the ice cream out. I think that's how we're going to do this. Maybe. Okay. So, have I slept since 1:30 in the morning? Not really. I think I tried to lay down, I think at noon, and I think I maybe got 40 minutes of sleep. So I feel a little bit more energized. And I had a fairly large lunch. So we will make it through. We'll make it through a children's play. We'll make it through making this cake. And it'll be good. I went and got my nails done. And this is the first time I've gotten my nails done in a very, very long time. And I was a little disappointed. But you know what? They're done. And self-care doesn't have to be great, right? So here's the chocolate cake that we made this morning. It's going to be, dude, okay, I went to Walmart and I couldn't find 8-inch round tins. They only had 9-inch. And I already have 9-inch and I want to do 8 because it looks more impressive. But regardless, it doesn't really matter. I still have the parchment paper on the bottom. So I'm just going to take that off and toss it. And then I got greasy fingers touching the bottom of that. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday afternoon. I have today off. My birthday is tomorrow, and I have Monday off. It is a good freaking day. Even though I did not sleep an entire wink. They don't. Yeah. Thanks. When you don't look at them closely, they look great. But okay. I gotta keep me on track, people. Keep me on track. I've got little time. I still need to make a card for somebody else. Because their birthday's coming soon. Keep me on track. All right. So I put this stuff in the fridge. I showed you guys the consistency earlier. If you guys haven't watched, I've released a video this morning showing me making this at 5 a.m. this morning, and then I went and edited the video right away because I have been up since 1:30, but it's pretty thick. I think it's going to work. So, okay, help me in the comments. Should I level off? See how it's kind of domed? Should I level it off? It's kind of domed a little bit, and I'm wondering, what's going to go on top are these crunchies that we made earlier in that video as well. They're just Oreos and butter, and it's delicious. Yes, I'm stacking an entire round of smushed dairy-free ice cream on top of the cake because it's going to be an ice cream cake, which is sitting in the freezer already, the cake piece. But yeah, something's going to be sitting on top, and then it's going to be covered in a dairy-free whipped cream. Okay, so, all right. We're going to do that. I guess I can show you guys what I'm doing. I don't know if the lighting is good enough. It's at least daytime now, but I will. Here. Does that kind of help a little bit? Ow! I just hit my hand. Oh, that looks worse. Okay. We'll go with just this. All right. So we're gonna cut her off. I need to should have some self-control and not eat the top of this cake, but I guess I could just put it in a bowl, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Because I just want to eat this so bad. It smelled so good at 5 a.m. making in my oven. Okay. Is that still... I think that's still a little rounded up. It's your birthday tomorrow. Eat, treat yourself. True. I've recently lost that weight. If you haven't watched those other videos, I've recently lost from the heaviest I've been in the last year, 7-8 pounds now. But yeah, this weekend's definitely celebrate yo homie. I think I realized why I didn't sleep last night was I never drink at night because I like to be sober before I go to bed, because I don't know. They say alcohol interrupts your sleep and it's not good for your sleep, so I try not to typically. But last night I finished one stinking glass of wine at 7 p.m. Went to bed at 9:30 p.m. and I have a feeling the alcohol wore off from my system, and at 1:30 in the morning, and that's when I woke up, and then I could not fall back asleep. I'm going to blame the alcohol for it. And that's the first alcohol I've had in 8 weeks or something stupid. So I don't know. Ooh, look at how sticky. Ooh, that's not a bad suggestion. It is. This is pretty, if you look at this consistency, it's pretty sticky. No booze for me. I don't need that much booze. But yeah, it's kind of sticky. That's not a bad idea. The only thing I'm concerned about is making these things soggy. You know? I think it could potentially become soggy. Okay, I'm going to try it. Yep. Verified. It's good. It's like fudge. All right. Hand wash time. Okay. Get my handy dandy rag. All right. So the next step, I believe. So some people, okay, I was doing a bunch of research on how to make a Dairy Queen cake. And some people say it's better if you soak this in what's called magic shell. It's in the United States. There's this stuff that hardens on ice cream. And it's just basically a chocolate sauce. But all the chocolate shell I could find had dairy in it. I don't really feel like making homemade chocolate shell. So you know what? We're gonna roll like this. We're just gonna sploosh here on here. I don't know if this is the best way to do it or to scoop it. Oh, this might take for a very long time. Okay, let's not do that. All right. What about this? So yeah, if you haven't been watching, you didn't watch the video this morning, you don't care to go watch the video this morning, this whole cake is plant-based. Yeah, I don't think there's no milk, there's no eggs. So that's cool. Oh my god, this stuff just it doesn't want to come out. Okay. I don't know. I don't think that's enough, but let's start with that. You never know. So, ooh, the crumbs are coming up on the top. Okay. Do you see that? Sorry, you got the knife in the way. You see that? It's when I do it, see all these crumbs coming up? Well, we just spread. They said not to do too thick of a layer of fudge, otherwise it becomes basically a rock in the freezer. So, I don't know what that means. That's a very subjective thing. How much? Get a piping bag? Oh my god, that's more effort. That's just, why not just squeeze it out like this? Ugh. But I just kind of help it along instead of dabbing it in one area. Maybe that will help me here. Okay. Can I? All right. I mean, it has a spout. The spout just doesn't work well. I actually have real piping bags. I have real piping bags. Can you guys, is it like, it's not showing up well? Is it fuzzy? But yeah. Okay. No, there's a cake pocket. There we go. All right. So, you know, it says do these things in like a certain order and then freeze. And thing is, like, a lot of those cakes were like double ice cream layers. I'm doing a layer of cake and I'm doing a layer of ice cream. So do we really need to follow order of operations? I don't think so. Like, none of this follows order of operations. You know what I'm saying? Okay, judgment. Is this a thick enough layer of fudge? Think of a Dairy Queen cake if you've had the pleasure to have one. Does that look thick enough? Maybe. I don't know. What's your heart telling you? My heart is telling me there's always room for more fudge, but at the same time, I'm nervous because one, it's already spilling out the sides, and I haven't even put anything on top of it. And two, if you put too thick of a layer, it just everywhere. So the other question is what do I do with this? I guess I could mix the cake into it, and that's probably enough to make it sticky, eh? Like, I don't even think I need all of this. I think I'm just going to do like half. We crumble it in. Maybe put the topping in. Yeah. Some people mix some of the fudge in the topping as well, but if you're not careful, this just becomes this crispy topping, which, by the way, is like slightly burned. It needs to... I just want it to like still stick together enough, you know? This is messy. It's like consistency reminds me of, have you ever had dirt in a cup where it's like the pudding with the Oreos and the like gummy worms? It's kind of the vibe it's given me. That stuff is good. So I think this will hold together in the center. It's a little loose. Gross. Are you saying gross yes to graveyard pudding? That stuff is so delicious. I haven't had one in forever. Like, if I went to a restaurant and I had a choice of dessert for my birthday, I would totally get the like graveyard pudding if that were an option, if they made a dairy-free version. Okay. Okay, I need to stay on track. Ooh, do I think this is gonna stick? Maybe. Okay. This smells so good and chocolatey. Now I just have chocolate in my mouth. I was at the store the other day and I saw that they make this new, like, it's called like blueberry muffin no, it's like blueberry something muffin cereal. I don't remember the whole name, but it's good. Okay. Pat. All right. Actually, this is taking way more crumb than I thought it would, so that's kind of nice. You know, nice surprise. Oh, I should have gotten the frosting out. So this stuff is absolutely delicious. True Whip. It is dairy-free, and this is the whipped cream I'm going to put on top of it. So I think that'll be tasty. Because dairy makes my butt hurt. All right. I have lost my absolute mind. And I have to go sit through a Frozen children play. Yeah, no lactose for me. Like, that's not good. And I now live in the Midwest where that's where, like, one of the main food groups are. And it's a little weird. It's a little awkward when you're like, nope, can't do it. Bring a silly stream on Elsa. Have you seen that meme where, or it's not even a meme, like that little video of this like very excited kid, like they're doing the children's Frozen play, and this very excited, I think it was a little boy, but it was a little kid, and he was running around and he was spraying the spray like super dramatically, even though it was obvious he didn't actually have like a part in the play. All he did was the silly string. And it was the best thing in the entire universe. It just warmed my heart. So guys, actually, this looks pretty good. So if you look at it, I think that looks pretty good. And I used the entire bowl. So, and it's sticking. Like it feels hardy and compact. So, okay. So now we need the cake layer. It's probably not even worth washing my hands at this point. I've done it like 4 times and we still got this mess. Oh well. Ugh. So this is how we packaged up our cake earlier. Okay, I'm just going to get a mess all over the counter if I don't wash my hands. Okay, give me a second. Ah! Okay. Get the chocolate mess off. Hopefully this True Whip comes up to temp fast. Okay, so this is the ice cream. So you just compacted it. Remember, this is dairy-free Breyer oat milk. Vanilla. Oh God, it's like sticking to this parchment. You guys can stare at me while I struggle. Can you see me? Yeah. So, I don't know. Oh, I'm hoping it wasn't, I don't know. I almost wish, and not wish, I don't know. I wish it was someone that, so I got some private messages from somebody who, said they had cancer, they had the same type, and they had surgery and stuff, and I was supposed to talk with them, and I got on a call today, and they didn't get on. And that was a little sad. I hope they're doing well. I hope it's nothing like serious and that they're not having like some kind of, medical emergency, but I was a little disappointed because you don't get very many people in my community. And so I was excited to have someone new to talk to about it. And that just didn't, I guess, work out today. So I'm trying really hard to do this slowly because it's starting to like peel up around the corners. This looks so appetizing, doesn't it? Yum. But I hope that person's doing well. I just don't know. Oh, this is so cold. I'm trying to carefully peel. I'd like to like not touch it. Can I just like boop it on? Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know what to do because there's this huge gap. You see this? I feel like that shouldn't be there. What if we shoved cake in the sides? Like, we got some of this. We just go. Well, yeah, there's going to be frosting, but like, look at how huge this indent is. Like, I can stick my whole finger in it. Okay. Don't lick the chocolate. All right. Okay, let's do some patchwork here. I don't know if you guys have ever watched. There's a show called Alone where like people literally go out on their own. Maybe some fudge to bind it. I think this is so sticky that like it'll bind. This is not going to be aesthetically pleasing. Okay. Oh, so tomorrow I'm going to try to get a bunch of free stuff. So like I've seen other people going to get, you sign up for their app rewards and you can get like a free drink at Starbucks. You could get like a free coffee at Dunkin'. You could go get like a free sub from Firehouse Subs, like all that stuff. And I'm going to try going to get some free stuff. Dude, Firehouse Subs, I really hope they don't jip me because their app's reward program hasn't been working. And it says you have to have an account at least the day of or the day before your birthday, which I did create after like trying 18 times because their whole reward system has been down for like ever. But the problem is you're supposed to use that reward within 7 days of your birthday, after your birthday. And if it's still not working, I emailed the team. I was like, how does it work if like you need to order it through the app? Okay, now my fingers are all gross. Okay. But yeah, you need to order it through the app. And they were like, we're just experiencing difficulties. We'll get it back to you. It'll come into your thing once it comes back up. And I'm like, I emailed them. I was like, yeah, but your system says it's only active for 7 days. So are you going to alter that for those people who may not get to use it in that time? And I didn't hear anything back. Surprise, surprise. So, okay. Oh my God, I just threw this. Whoops. Good thing it's still somewhat frozen. I don't think this is going to go well. I don't know why. I don't have a smaller one, but I've got a bigger one of these bad boys. This is still pretty, oops, hard. Oh, that's not bueno. What does it say you need to do to thaw it? Thaw unopened in fridge for 4 hours. Well, that's not happening. So, do you think if I stick it in the microwave for just like 10 seconds, it'll soften up enough but won't like completely melt? Because this isn't really this isn't really working. Oh, mama, she made a mistake today. She made a mistake. Dude, you can't even tell the color difference. Look at that. It's the same freaking color. The same color. Maybe if I move my light down. I don't really know how to move it down more, but we can like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, now you can't really tell. Hold on. Try to change my light settings. All right. Oh, what did I just do? I don't know what buttons I'm pressing. Okay. Guys, I don't know what to do. I like need this to get done so I can go do other stuff. And it's literally just mostly frozen still. And this ice cream's melting. I'm going to be brave and I'm going to stick it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I don't think I'll need this whole container. I think that's going to be excessive. So let's start with, we'll see, the sides are like in a good spot. Like the sides are that nice consistency. I think as long as I do it short, like I don't give it very much time, it'll be fine. 10 seconds. Okay. Did she work her magic? Well, it's melty in some spots. Like, see, it's actually... It'll toughen back up when I put it in the freezer. Oh my God, this ice cream's already, like, pliable. Oh, shiznats. I need to hurry. Look how melted it is. Oh, no. Okay, mess commence. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so freaking ugly. This is really not like a frosting at this point, and it's more like just mixing with the ice cream. You know? I guess that's not a bad thing, is it? Okay. Put it back in the freezer for a bit. I need to like, what, the cake? Because I'm assuming you're not talking about this whip stuff. Because like it's very, very soft right now. Disturbingly soft. I know, I'm trying to hoorah, get it done. It's kind of working in spots. There's just going to be some big chunks of whipped cream everywhere. Okay, yes, maybe we can I think I might not have a choice but to stick it back in because this is just not working. No. All right. Let's stick it back in for 5 minutes while we wait for the whip to thaw a little. I don't have room in my freezer. Ugh. I'm playing Jenga, sorry. Woo! Okay. I didn't really think about the fact that I had to find room in the freezer for it. That's a little bit of an oversight, I guess. But 5 minutes. We'll give it 5 minutes to warm up. I'm gonna try a little scoop. Oh. Mm. So I'm childish and I'm going to definitely put... Okay. This stuff is not super great. It's got like almost like an alcohol taste to it. And I think it's probably from... The only thing in here that I could imagine is it's from the vanilla extract. Like they put too much alcohol in their vanilla extract. But yeah, it's not the... It works, but it's not... Which it's disappointing because Ghirardelli is usually, you know, decent. So I was going to decorate a little bit with it, but I think it's kind of got a weird taste that probably skip that and just do extra sprinkles. I was hoping I could do like cute little, you know, piping on it, but yeah, it's just not happening, I guess, today. God, look at the fudge on this. Mix the frosting? Mix the tub? I just flung whipped cream everywhere. I don't think so. The fudge. Oh. I don't know. All it says is just refrigerate after opening. You can't really shake it. It's so thick that it's like ketchup in a glass bottle. It doesn't work like that. I really just think that like sometimes if you use certain types of vanilla extracts that have like the alcohols taste a certain way, it's not good. So I think it's just that, you know? So while we're waiting, I haven't had McDonald's in freaking forever. I mean, probably over a decade now. And the other day I was just craving a McGriddle. Is that what it was called? The ones with the sandwich with the like little pancake buns with like usually some meat and cheese in it, and maybe an egg. I don't remember. Are those called McGriddles? I think so. But anyways, I haven't had one in for freaking ever. And so I like found a copycat recipe. Obviously, like these look just like mini pancakes. But these with like, you know, how do you do live? You have a YouTube account and you have either you have to have some kind of cam and some kind of mic either built into your computer, or I have my mic. How do you live? Livee? Live? What? I'm confused. Oh, how do I live without McDonald's? Oh, my heart loves me for it, even though I just went to the emergency room for it. But yeah, so these are like your little buns, and you put your little fresh egg, and I use BioLife vegan cheese. That stuff is chef's kiss. And although it's probably just as bad for you as the, you know, McDonald's sausage patty or whatever, I just bought some pre-made patties for tomorrow so I don't have to deal with it. And then I make a fresh egg. Oh my God. This stuff is just, it's so good. So let me check on my whipped cream. It's kind of coming along. Like, it's not, I need to stop licking my fingers. It's not super soupy, but it's like, it's kind of more spreadable a little bit. Send me that recipe. I can send you that recipe, Bexy Cat. Probably need more. See, the like edges and stuff are soft. It might be pliable enough now. It's just going to be super ugly, which is fine, I guess. All right. I'm going to get takeout again. I think it's been like 5 minutes. No? Maybe? I do not have a freezer built rightly for this. All right. She's still pretty soft, but she's not as bad. Okay. So we get this like more swooshed out, you know. Probably doesn't help that I'm also putting it on cold ice cream. The sides, I bet, will go a little bit easier. Kind of cover it, you know. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It looks like a gigantic mess. But it looks like a delicious gigantic mess. And that's all that matters. You know, I've tried so hard to decorate cakes and make them look pretty. And you know what? I just don't know if that's my talent in life. I can make it taste good. I cannot make it look good. Because this is looking like one giant blobby blob right now. And this will set up in the freezer overnight before I even try to take a piece. So hopefully it all kind of just solidifies nicely together and doesn't just slide all over the place. Oh, nailed it? Yeah, like that show. That show's pretty funny. Although they really screw those people over in that show. Like they do not, even someone like me who kind of knows how to bake would just be screwed. They give them so little time to do their recipes. Like there's just no way. I think even professional like bakers and stuff would struggle with it. That's not too bad. No? I think that looks nice-ish. With a little bit of mess. But nice just with a little bit of mess is something that I will embrace with love and kindness. Bring Nigel back. All I have to do is go, puppies. Puppies. So I'll come here. Ay. Oh, there's Nellie. Oh, you can barely see Tatey. Okay, guys, I gotta stay on track. I gotta finish this cake. Oh, and that just made it way messier. Okay, before this just starts sliding all over the place, why don't we call that like frosted? Eh? Maybe we could make it like it accidentally looks good. I don't know. All right. Yep. All right, you're melting. All right. Okay. Just add more frosting tomorrow, I guess. I'm not gonna have time probably. Sprinkles. All right, sprinkles. Oh, get this open. Okay. Now we just gotta. Whoa, animal. Jeez Louise. Sorry about that. He's a barky boy and we need to work on it. I am going to sprinkle the heck out of this because sprinkles make everything look better, don't they? Okay. Can you see the tilt on this? Can I fix that somehow? Like, do I just need to move some over here? Oh, and now the sprinkles are just going to get mixed in. You know, it's an artistic move. We're just going to call this an artistic move. Yep. This is how you make an ugly cake look better. Okay. can't ever have enough sprinkles. My favorite donut in the whole wide world is actually just a plain raised ring with vanilla icing and sprinkles, particularly rainbow sprinkles. It makes life so much better. Can I get some to like stick to the sides? Yes, it is modern art. Thank you. Give Nigel a pat. I will when my hands are not covered in sugar, because I don't think a sugar-coated husky is a good idea. I seriously wonder how people like make cakes look good. Like, I don't understand. I've made a couple of decent looking cakes, but outside of that, just nope. Practice. I think is I've been baking for years. It's not like I haven't tried. I am just really terrible at it. Okay. This is really melting. I really need to get it in the freezer. Okay. And then we'll just sprinkle some on top. This looks like a very festive birthday cake to me. Might as well just use the whole thing, huh? Okay. Boom! Look at that. We made ourselves an ice cream cake. Boom, 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 boom. That's my own sound effects. See? Such an amazing job. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. I know that much. And I guess that's all it really... I'm looking the whipped cream. Because that's what you do with the whipped cream. Okay. The sprinkles hide the frosting job. They totally do. And that was part of the point. So let me quick go throw this in my freezer because it is melting like crazy. All right. So, all right. Okay. Well, I need to clean up. Oh, this stuff's good. It's not as good as real whipped cream, but you know, for not having any dairy in it, whatever the heck this stuff is, it's so good. Oh my god. Oh, I kind of wish I had some sprinkles left to eat this with. Less sugar, probably. I don't know if it means it's less sugar. I mean, I make my stuff with less sugar just because all the recipes, especially in the States that I find, are just so sweet. They're like disgustingly sweet. So all my stuff I cut back on the sugar, but that if I make it. Okay. I should be done eating the ice cream. Not the ice cream. Although the ice cream basically acts like the same way this True Whip does. But I'm going to try to go sleep a little bit more before I have to go watch a children's play. Yeah. Oh, I should have taken a thumbnail for my cake. Well, we'll do that when it's not when it's not melting everywhere. But yes. Yeah. I'm almost 30. I turn 29 tomorrow. So I guess I better enjoy the rest of my 20s, you know? Because, you just die of old age when you turn 30. Just kidding. That's really not true. It's a mindset. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to support the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you wanted to see the first part of this video, I left the link in the description box below. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope you take care. Bye.